One of the most dangerous things in life is to believe a lie. Um, when you believe a lie, it's almost like, let me use an analogy I can think of. It's almost like swallowing something, digesting a food or a beverage, right? You can't take it back. Only thing that can make you throw up a lie, because that's the only way once you consume something that it can come back, is if you vomit it up, throw it up. The only way you can throw up a lie is if you have a relationship with God. You come from out of the fallen state and you get in a relationship with God. I'm not talking about I just go to church on Sundays. I'm talking about you have a real relationship with God to the point of where He speaks to you and you hear Him clearly. You read His word, you pray. You got a relationship with Him, and as y'all all know, in any relationship in the world is only strengthened by time spent. So the more time you spend with God, that strengthens your relationship, right? And I've spoke about that in other videos. But what I'm speaking about in this video is when you believe a lie, it's hard. Like I said, unless in God, divine intervention, for you to accept the truth. Somebody can show it to you, put it in your face, it's over with, because you already then consumed the lie, right? And this is what made me make this video today, because it's sad and it's unfortunate that you actually have black people, not just regular black people who we see every day, rich black people with formal education, in other words, college degrees. Some of these people actually believe that white supremacy is holding them back. They have white vigilante cops out here just having target practice with black people. They make everything about race, and you never hear them say nothing about. I'm gonna give y'all an example. I'm just using this for example. I'm not trying to make this like as a racist comment, because I love everybody, but I just want to use this for example. You never hear black people speak on Indian supremacy. You never hear them speak on Chinese supremacy. You never hear them speak on Middle Eastern. You never hear them speak on nothing but white supremacy, right? And this is because, and mind you, white supremacy does not exist except in a racist black person's head. Because do they have racist white people? Of course they do. They have racist people of every race. But most racist white people are people who out in the country, in the boondocks somewhere, far away from everybody, and they mind their business. Do they have racist white judges? Do they have racist white police? Excuse me. Yes, they do. But you know something about it? And like I say, some people are just bad people, evil people. But most racist white cops today, first of all, some of them has been forced into racism because they in a fallen state. And what I mean by they in a fallen state, they don't really have a relationship with God, so they just protrude off what they've been dealing with other black people, and it make them feel a certain type of way about dealing with black people. But that's not here or there. Black people, see, people protrude, right? People protrude on you how they feel, right? For example, you might go around somebody and you just got a promotion at your job, you just got a new car, you just got a new house, and you may tell them this, and they'll take it as you think you all that now. But the whole time, you just a regular person. You just, you thankful for what your new accomplishment and achievement in life, and you either shared it with them or you shared it via social media, Instagram, and they taking it so, oh girl, he think he all that, oh girl, he think he all. So what they doing is they protruding off you how they feel about themselves, right? It's so crazy, bro. And like I say, man, it's something that I'm still trying to wrap my mind around. I'm a smart person, not the smartest in the world, But I thank God for the wisdom that He blessed me with. But it's some things that I just can't wrap my head around. I'm still trying to wrap it around. Especially when I hear people that so-called Christians talking about white supremacy. It really bothers me. Just as much as it bothers me when I see a Christian voting Democrat, a party that's pro-LGBTQ and pro-abortion. But once again, that's not here or there. I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message. I'm trying to see. So it bothers me, and I'm trying to wrap my mind. I was watching the outside the courtroom. They was doing an interview with people who waiting on the verdict for the Kyle Rittenhouse trial, and it's such a whole bunch of far left liberals. They got liberal whites, which is very dangerous. Liberal whites are very dangerous. They're very dangerous. And most of course is far left liberal black people. And they out there just talking about Kyle Rittenhouse deserved this and this, that, and the third. They gonna ride, and it just I just can't understand it. I can't understand. I understand why people like Joy Reid and these far left liberal media personalities like to Cori Bush. I don't know why. And this woman going up for election. Please vote her out, St. Louis. Please get this woman Cori Bush out of politics. These people are racist, and they're allowed to put forth racism because they black. And white people, the conservative whites, God-fearing whites who love this country, is not standing up to them as they supposed to. The rhino Republicans are bowing down, and the few Republicans that they do have, like Donald Trump, it's not that many left like him. It is a few, but it's not that many like the great Governor Ron DeSantis. Just some of those conservative white males who won't bow, but most of them have bowed because they're rhinos, and it's just pathetic. And I'm not gonna say it's gonna come to haunt them, but it's just bad for the country. You have to stand up. But these people like Cori Bush and Sheila Jackson Lee and far left liberal media personalities like Joy Reid and other black people in Congress like Hakeem Jeffries, these people, if black people was to wake up and understand that these people that I just named is supposed to be in the place that they in because they supposed to keep you angry. They supposed to keep you hating the white man. They supposed to keep you feeling like the white man is the reason for what you're going through, even though you know whatever you're going through is because your own decision. They want you to keep feeling, and that gives them more power, and it gives them a position to keep Dawn limiting all these people. If the day were all, because I notice there's a lot of us starting to wake up. If all black people woke up to what's really been going and to see how they being used by these people want the black people to stay angry, want the black people to have a victim mentality, want white people to feel guilty. But the day black people wake up, it's going to be over for the Democratic Party. Joy Reid going to have to find another job. Don Lemon, he probably going to go be, I'm going to leave that alone. A lot of these people going to be put out of business. And my thing is they are being allowed to do this. And, like Cori Bush is openly racist. What the lady name in the lady name in the mayor of Chicago, I forgot her name, Lori Lightfoot, openly racist. And it's being swept under the rug because they understand that most black people, not all, but most black people are destructive, and they always looking for a riot to break stuff, destroy stuff, and steal stuff and get free stuff. So these people try to be, because we don't want them to, but y'all gonna have to stand up. I'm talking about true Americans, black, white, true Americans. Y'all gonna have to stand up to these evil people, these far left liberals. You're gonna have to do it. And like I said, so they have people with degrees, people who have millions of dollars, and they actually believe that they are victims. And I just can't understand this. I can't wrap my mind around it. I can't fathom it, and it bothers me. And what really bothers me about it is people believe them. And then when you have somebody like me or Candace Owens or Angela Stanton King who come out and say, hold on, listen, you got an issue, you fix your issue, and everything gonna fall into place. You ought to control your own destiny. No, the man who go pressing us, white supremacy, we want them to do it. You want the same man who you said oppressing you to liberate you. It just doesn't make sense. And like I say, these people who have degrees, now I understand. Don't get me wrong, I understand. And let me go clear before I go say anything else about people with formal education. I'm not condemning formal education. Formal education, thank God for formal education. Because without formal education, some people would be, either they would be at a flipping action, do you want fries with that? Or they would be completely lost in the world because they don't have no problem solving skills. So formal education is a great thing for some people, but it also can be bad for some people because it teaches them to comply. You come straight out of high school to college, so you always taught to not think for yourself. You taught to listen to what somebody telling you, to be indoctrinated, to listen to what somebody telling you, not to think for yourself. And this sometimes is sheer with a hot iron on a lot of people who have formal education. And that's what they teaching them in these public schools, these public colleges. They teaching them that, listen, black man, you are a victim. You will be killed by police before you reach a certain age, or you can't do this, black woman or black man, because you're black. And white supremacy is going to hold you back. And you, white man, you are racist. You are racist. You are guilty. And everything your people did to my ancestors, which is this white person people didn't even have slave people in his family, slave masters in his family. And some black people might didn't have slaves in their family. But however, whatever, the white man, it's his fault that we going through because white supremacy and slavery. And like I was telling somebody the other day on slavery, no, I think I made a video about that. And I was telling somebody too, a lot of black people use slavery to exercise hate toward white people, because let's be honest about it, black people got people that they got in their family that they can call, pick up the phone, talk to, and they don't even do that, but they so much care about what happened to some slavery people that they know nothing about. Miss me with that. Miss me with all that. But like I said, man, it's so sad, man, that a lot of people, and most of these people are rich people, and most of these people are people with formal education. The people like me, most of the people who have woken up to what's going on, it's God's people, it's regular people that the world look down on. They quote unquote average Joes. But the Bible said God gonna use the foolish things of this world to confound the wise. The Bible did say that, so I'm not surprised at the thing that's going on and the thing that's about to take place. But it's just I had to make this video, man. And like I say, black people, stop being used, man. Stop being used. These people, these far left liberal media personalities, these black people in Congress, let's see, these social justice warriors, Black Lives Matter groups and all this, these people don't care about y'all black people. This is why Donald Trump came in office and gave money to black schools, which is Biden just cut by 40-something million. Trump gave the black colleges $45 billion. Biden cut it to $2. Trump came in and did prison reform like nobody else, released over 7,500 prisoners, 91% black. These same black prisoners were rioting during the great fallen Messiah, aka Obama. I call him the fallen Messiah because black people thought he was gonna be their savior, and he showed them. Donald Trump put all this money in capital in the neighborhoods. Black unemployment was at its lowest ever under, Donald Trump. More black people got rich during his administration than anybody else. And I mean, like, this is the stuff that he did, and he showed, and this was to show y'all, if he never get in office again, he showed y'all what these people could and should be doing. But they don't care about y'all black people. They don't care about y'all. All they use y'all for is a vote to continue their political power, just like Kamala Harris. Look at this woman, man. This woman is not doing anything. All she doing is laughing at everything somebody asks her. She's really non-existent. Her and Joe Biden don't like each other. But Joe Biden, either him, which I don't think is him, but somebody that who is his advisor is a very smart PR, and they told him, look, you want to win. We know you got a racist past. That's gonna continue to come out. It did come out. And even though he was still saying racist stuff like you ain't black if you don't vote for me, which is racist because you telling me that because I'm black, if I don't do something that you want me to do, I'm not black. And who are you? You not black to even tell me that I'm not black. Like, what are you talking about? But nobody said nothing about that. But he like I say, whoever his PR person is, because that's what I'm thinking it is. Because this guy, I'm thinking but I'm not gonna say nothing about him because that's our leader. We have to pray for our leaders. But you know, whoever his PR advisor is or whatever, they said, listen, we know you got a racist past. We can't change that. We know you never did nothing for black people. We can't change that. Oh, if you pick a black female, which we don't know if she Indian or black. She don't know who she. One day she Indian, one day she black. But whatever, we gonna say she black. You choose a black female for your vice president running mate. That's gonna put the icing on the cake, especially for the black community. Man, you got black people and can't one black. I'm betting you. Can't one black person tell you nothing that Kamala Harris did good for them. Nothing. All they gonna say, I talked to them. All they gonna say is she black. And some of the female, she a woman. That's it. It's nothing else. She wore some Timberland to the cookout, I believe, one time, and she had some hot sauce they showed, which that was all planned, I believe. This woman don't operate like that. This woman don't have black women personality. She's married to a white man or a Jewish man. Not saying nothing wrong with that. Although I like to date in my race. But she tells you everything. All the black men that she passed up, she dated this, which we know she got I don't know if this is true, but they say she got but I'm not going to defame her character because that's not what I'm supposed to do as a man of God, so I'm not going to do that. But what I will say is this woman, Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, all these social justice warriors, these Joy Reid, these far left liberal personalities, black people, Corey Bush, what's his name, Jeffries, Hakeem, they don't care about y'all black people. They want y'all to feel like everything is the white man's fault. Everything is white supremacy. We got a trial going on right now with a white man who killed 2 other white men and injured 1. And because it was at a Black Lives Matter rally, they making this about race. This has nothing to do with this has nothing to do with race. Nothing. Black people, man, wake up. You are being used. When are y'all gonna? I'm trying to see when y'all gonna get this. White supremacy, man. It just and people that believe it. People actually believe in it, bro. And everybody that believe in it, I look at them and they tell me about who they are. They feel like the white man is superior to them. Right? So in their mind, white supremacy exists. Only in their racist white mind, only in their racist black mind do they feel that white supremacy exists. It's getting out of hand, man. But you know what? Like I said, once you believe the lie, only God can give you the truth after that. It's over with. Only God. And if you don't seek him for it, you might leave this earth believing the lie. Thank y'all for watching me, man. Take it easy. I'm out.